Evening. Ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be starting a new project this evening. This will be our new Thursday evening piece for now. Day one begins with the concept phase. So tonight we'll be building a mock build, which is essentially like a sketch. It's using a different clay that can be reheated and reused pretty much indefinitely, called Chavant. You could also use monster clay for the same process. But essentially, this will give us a clear idea on what the project will be like. So it helps me get my mind around the project and gives me some potential hindsight. So I could see maybe different ways of doing things that would be easier before we actually do them. So, it's something I started doing our last round of projects, and it proved to be an extremely useful step. So, it's become part of the normal workflow. Just move these tools off to the side here. Okay, my book. I had a talk with the client of this piece to get some ideas going on the project. So it's kind of like a modern military-looking character from the game Escape from Tarkov, which will be cool. Will be definitely a good challenge. Let's see here. I think I have some notes. Yeah. Got some good ideas of some particular items that should be on the base. The character will be kind of standing in like a heroic pose, like almost like a successful run had been accomplished. Because the way this game works, if you haven't played it, is you spawn into this area or zone that has like bad guys, not only computer bad guys but player bad guys, and you need to finish the zone and get out in order to kind of keep the loot that you acquire. So if you die while you're in this zone, the round, then you lose the gear you have and any of the new gear that you've collected. But if you succeed and you get out, you're able to take everything with you, and then you have like an off-map stash type of idea. So we're thinking character showing kind of like a successful run, maybe like pretty beat up, like the end of the run, and then he's gonna have like a big bag of loot next to him, like a huge backpack, kind of like filled to the brim with items. Possibly a Killa helmet on the base, which is like a very known boss computer bad guy. And then the main thing is one of the new things we're going to be trying to simulate is glow sticks. So like in the game, it's very dark and you can crack glow sticks and throw them out. And we're going to add some of those glow sticks and actually light them up with LED lights on the base. So, yeah. Okay. But first, before we get into it, your dragon. Oh yeah, what is your dragon from? Oh, hey, wonderful. Yeah, thanks for coming in here. Thanks for coming in from that post earlier. We were working on the Minotaur earlier today. I'll be working on it more tomorrow morning. If you want to see, we'll be finishing up the base, getting it ready for painting. A little package arrived from Mr. Jones here. Let me open this up. Mr. Jones sending me a package. Ooh, crumpled newspaper. I always wanted crumpled newspaper. Oh, hey, that must be for Emma. Oh, what's this? It's a rock. Oh, this is the root. The Yimika. I'm guessing. Ah, yes. Yimika. Jones knows the way to my heart. Root vegetables. Yes. Jicama. Yeah. Alright, we got dragon roast coffee and a nice stone and a Pikachu. Is this for Emma? I'm guessing there's probably a note in here. Ah, yeah. Here we are. Weird assortment of oddball things I like. Oh! Oh, there's a nice new texture rock. Volcano rock. Oh no, this will definitely have some good sides for sure. Rock for her, yeah, for her rock collection. Okay. And then the Pikachu and the sticker. Dear Wizard and Family, it says. Let me see here. Oh, looks like I can read this. Alright, greetings cnotbusch clan. Here are a few odds and ends for the family. First, obviously most important, is the little bag of items with Pikachu for Emma. Second, everything else is for Ina and Chris. I discovered dragon roast coffee out of Colorado. Okay. At a local board gaming convention last month. They're actually very good. Underlined, very good. And I hope you like it. The potato-looking thing is a jicama. Jicama. Peel it like a potato or kiwi. Cut it like sticks and enjoy. They're usually a little sweet. Finally, a little piece of lava rock from El Mapis. I don't know what that is. Land of Frozen Fire, National Monument in central New Mexico. Okay. For Chris to try sculpting with it. We can definitely use it. We'll add it to our box of rocks for sure. Best wishes, Jones. Thank you so much, Jones. I appreciate it, man. Dragon roast coffee. Ooh, 10% off my next order. Dear Adventurer, we'd like to thank you for joining our quest in finding the perfect brew for all gamers. To show our gratitude, we're casting a little spell of our own. Use cold inspiration. Ooh. And here's the bag. Necromancer dark roast. That's funny. Dark chocolate dried fruit. Okay. Whole bean. 12 ounces. Necromancer. Conjure the mysteries of the night with our necromancer roast. A dark and brooding coffee. That's an enigmatic. That's as enigmatic as it is empowering. This potent brew is a homage to the shadowy realms and the arcane arts, with each sip offering a glimpse into the world of hidden power and forbidden secrets. Okay. Necromancer brew. Thank you very much, Jones. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the gifts. Always appreciate the gifts. I'm sure Emma will appreciate hers, too. Don't forget to drink your... Oh, speaking of coffee, I need to go get some. Let me, Well, you know what? Let's see. Let me see if Emma could come in here now so you can get an official thank you. Oh, yeah. Should we save that for her birthday? Jones? We can wrap it up for you. Since it's coming so soon. Nah. Yeah. I got her something else. Okay. Yeah, send her in. Just for real quick to come grab it. She just started eating dinner, so can't stick around too long. Let's see. Yeah.
I want to see the gift.
There you go. It's from Jones. Remember Jones?
No.
No? Okay, well, he send you that. The sticker, there's a rock in there. Nice rock. And then a Pikachu that lights up when you push the button on the back. Wow. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. You want to say thank you to Jones? Okay. We don't remember him either. She's at that stage of life where like a half a year goes by, and if you haven't seen her, you're like not even part of her like mind. You know, it's like she just doesn't even remember. It's been 6 months. What is it? First memories, true memories actually start at like age 7, 6 or 7. Let me get some coffee, then we're gonna get started here. Okay, now let's actually get to work, shall we? Okay. Okay, I got the clay in the oven. Let's see here. Ah, yes. What sort of knot is this? Ugh. I have an idea. Ah, yes. That's about the size we want him to be. Let's roll it the other way. A C knot. Oh, nice, Tarkin. Yeah, I do love sculpting dragons, so if you really want to make that happen, feel free to shoot me a message. Be more than happy to bring your dragon to life. That's a good old 8-head tall character. We're going to use that as reference for building our armature here. I don't think we'll use this. This is aluminum. I'll try to make use of these pieces we've already used. Let's see. Worry about bear. What's bear? I think these pieces should be big enough. Oh, Tarkov. It's the thrill of getting away with the loot, I imagine. A very friendly dragon. Oh, nice. We just did a friendly dragon for my How to Sculpt a Dragon class. We just did recently. Let's just see. Let's see. Maybe that should be enough. Oh. Give it a little bit of a tighter twist here. Let's see. Waist to shoulders. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's our spine. Okay, now we bend the waist first. Too wide. Let's go a little more narrow. A little bit more on that one side. That right here. I'll be more meticulous about the measurements on this particular character because it's supposed to be very realistic looking. Not a lot of room for exaggerations, so. Oh yeah. It's a little bit too wide. A smidge too wide. What's up there, Philip? Yeah, that's very good. He went that way. Let's give the arm a bend here. Oh yeah. Not good. Seems to be a lot of people that are into this game, particularly from our community already. So it's gonna be a challenge, that's for sure. I'm not afraid. Terminate it. It's not a named character, it's just a player character. It's more of an idea than a specific look. I've been given pretty free reign as far as equipment choices and stuff. No, It's not going to be a scav or any of the named characters. It's going to be the embodiment of a character that had just done a successful run with lots of loot. Yeah, so. I think his helmet might be on the base, like a PMC. Is that the name of the player-made character? We talked about the idea of the Killa's helmet in the base. No, I've seen it though. I've watched it. I've just not played it.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey, what's up, Pharaoh Moon? What are you doing? The red moon rises. Gandalf approaches. When the red moon rises, look to the west, and there I shall be on the 5th day. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Letter reversal raid. Nice, Dravana. Yeah, I was watching that. So what is that? Is that like is that some sort of like streamer versus streamer type of thing? Because I saw it on someone else's stream too. It's like oh no, yeah, okay. It was Mitchie Myers. And was that your character fighting too? I don't know. I watched a whole WWE match when I came in from my garden. I sat here and watched it, and it was Mitchie Myers. Yes, it was the first time you won. Good. Your character did very good. Is it automatic or are you guys actually playing? How does that work? Automatic. That's cool. So it's like a little RNG fest. It's generated. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool, man. Oh man, you're onto something there. If you could like turn that into an actual like like some sort of a mod that streamers could set up, and then it's like streams versus streams. That's definitely a good idea you got there. I'm not sure if you're the one who came up with it, but take it to the next level, Pharaoh Moon. Make it happen. That's cool. You know, you can get LEDs and flexible continuous light LED wire. Yeah, I have one of my dragon pieces we're working on will have LED filaments is what they're called. to do like the nice dragon breath. But yeah, thank you so much for sending everybody here. I appreciate it. We're doing a sketch tonight of a new project that we're about to start. Okay, let me see here. That's the bottom of the foot right there. It's just a proportion, just a normal human male proportion chart here. Scroll. Just to help us be more meticulous with our measurements, because, you know, most characters we can be a little more loose, but since this is something based on reality, it has to be very, not loose, very tight. This is a scroll sent in by the owls of instructions. An instruction scroll. We must read the spell very carefully. Yes. Or else our character might become a frog. Okay. Let's get some clay. The pose is pretty straightforward here. Let's get some clay on here so we can lock things in. What, you don't have your scrolls delivered or your references delivered by owl mail? No, I usually don't do wire for the head. No, usually not. Just the clay is enough to support it. Okay, so I will go grab this clay that we're using tonight. Is called Chavant. It's a clay that at room temperature is very hard. And we're going to be grabbing... We'll be grabbing that clay out of the oven because when you heat it up, it gets softer. And then we'll start building our character. And we'll just have to kind of constantly cycle clay in and out of the oven here. So let me grab something else to go in the oven to replace. That should be good. See, this is like a chunk from one of our other previous sketches. Just goes in the oven and then melts back down, and then you just infinitely use it for sketching material. All right, I'll be right back. Set this over here. Hot. Hey, what's up, Tony? Welcome to the stream, Tony. What'd you just walk into? I don't know. What happened?
Well done, brave hero. Your labor has borne fruit. Enjoy these goods as a reward for your dedication.
Just a second. Peeling some clay off of here. All right. Hey, Saradini. Thank you for the 5 months. Within every sorrowful moment lies the potential for unexpected beauty, waiting to be discovered by those with the courage to seek it out. That's true. It's often our times of sorrow when we learn and grow the most as people. Not the joyous times, but the sorrowful ones. Okay, let's first start by bulking out the base.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Reaper Miniatures, why hello there. Good evening, folks. Welcome on in. You've joined us at a nice time. We're starting a new project. This is the sketching phase of the project. So, just beginning to lay down our foundation of clay. We're doing a character from Escape from Tarkov, if you're familiar. Welcome in. I hope your stream was well. Yeah. What's up, Michael? Informing us of all things Reaper. Yeah, that's a Thursday night. May you ask a question? You just did. Okay, you can only ask one question, and you've just asked it. Yes. Okay, no more questions.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Night Forger. 4 years. 43 months of support. Thank you so much there, Night Forger. Let's get you some wisdom for your troubles. Frog's breath. Oh, no. Oh boy, where did it go? Yeah, that one's lost. I suppose we'll do another one. Tooth of Wolf. I'll find that one later. Lost. The most protected shields are those built of love, loyalty, and honor. Yes. We learned that in Harry Potter. Thank you, Night Forger. Thank you for your support. All right, let me see. If you have a normal plate and decided to make a collage on it, do you think it will stay, or do you think I need to sand off the paint first? So you have a normal plate with glaze on it and you're trying to add polymer clay? Reaper John mentioned that y'all might be in negotiations regarding a cnot sculpture of a Reaper miniature figure. If that does happen, that'll be epic. Yeah, that would be very cool. I would totally be down for making something like this happen. The lost wisdom, the most powerful of all the wisdom. Yeah. I'm going to be adding a painting and then something on it, like clear glue or something, to make it like a collage. Will it stay? If you're painting onto a glazed surface, it's going to be really easy to scratch. It'd be better if you could get like an unfinished plate, like a plate that has no glaze on it. Then it would definitely stay. I have like it's like workshop carpeting, so it's not like super thick. It's just like rubber mat material with a little bit of carpeting for whatchamacallit, some stability, some grip. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna rough out the basic proportions of this guy here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would try to either you need to remove the glazing or get a plate that's not finished, or you have to scuff it up somehow, you know, with maybe some sandpaper. Let me check my scroll here. Yes. Very good. Let's build the rib cage out just a bit more. Dazzy. No, we use the sketch as reference when we make the final version. It's a PMC watermelon. No, the sketch gets melted down into and reused after the project's complete. Thanks, Jones. Yeah, I'm really happy, especially with the last little touches we've been doing to the base. It's really selling that idea. Nobody draws well or sculpts well without practice. That's a lie. Don't believe it. Anyone can draw and anyone can sculpt. Just gotta put in the time. Everyone's bad at it when they start. I've not met one child that can sculpt or draw very well from the very beginning. As far as I could tell, the only thing we're born with that we don't really... That's like something you just kind of have. Is the interest in things. So we all have different kind of interests, certain things that just interest us. But it's up to us if we want to take action on those interests or not. And that's where skill comes from. Is taking action on the interest by doing it or practicing. Yoda. Is it Joda or Yoda? That's right, MF Doomer. Extraction games are fun with friends. Yes. Can you play with friends? I imagine if you can, you're playing against other groups too. Hey, what's up, Casey? I had someone come in here saying you were talking up the stream again. What did I tell you about that, Casey? Can't believe it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nah. Ah, sorry, Timid. No can do. How was your day there, Casey? What's been new with you? The old day job, huh? Yeah, I finally got over to your channel, and I watched a little bit of your intro. Are you currently still teaching? Is that your day job? That's it. That's wonderful. Hey, awesome, Tarkin. Wonderful. She's more than welcome here. Yeah, you know, you just got to keep growing it, you know what I mean? Keep putting that time into it. See where you end up. Weeks fly by, I'm sure. That's not a bad thing, to be honest. It's not a bad setup. With you even doing what you want to do for a living, there's pros and cons to it, you know. So it's a good situation you get yourself. Yeah, for sure, Jones. Yeah, feast or famine. Yeah, that's a good. Times of plenty and times of scarcity, certainly. Yeah, yeah. We were talking about how the best thing to do is to just kind of be very bold. Do kind of obtuse projects, things that not having to worry about if the project is profitable or not. You can really focus on just making something that you think is cool, that people will like, without really worrying about yeah, it generating some sort of a paycheck. That's the good headspace to be in for discovering something that can do very well. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because once you get into the sphere of your art being your main source of income, well, now it's much harder to, not impossible, but it's much harder to do wild, crazy, out there projects. Taking those risky project steps. Because you're almost required at that point to have every hour you spend into artwork going towards something that has a paycheck. So that's, I'd say, an advantage. Anybody that's doing the art on the side, that's an advantage. Welcome back, Tony. It's going good. Just kind of sketching out this human character here. I think one of the best, probably one of the best places to get something grown that can be successful and do well for you, whether you're actively working on it or not, is stuff like YouTube videos. That's a perfect example though, because you gotta, you know, you have to get good at making the videos. Gotta make a bunch of them before you're actually gonna get some traction going. But if you can figure it out and do well there, you can do really well. It's a whatchamacallit, you know, most things have a cap. Like, for example, let's say you do conventions and you're selling your artwork at conventions. There's only so many people you're gonna see, you know, at a convention, and you can only produce the artwork so fast. So even at your optimal sales, optimal production, it's not, you know, like there's a cap. There's a cap that you can't go past. So thinking of things that can go beyond any sort of a cap, and the perfect example being, like I said, like YouTube, perfect example. That's a way, if it can become successful, can generate beyond the cap. There is no cap, essentially. And creative content's considered evergreen content, meaning it's always relevant. And the algorithm there will continue to feed it out for years to come. Definitely something I've been wanting to do more of, is me and the missus want to make a push towards making nice YouTube videos. Yeah. Yeah, of course, you got to figure it out, Tony, for sure. And it definitely takes a lot of work, and you got to get good at editing, for sure. But it's doable. Definitely doable. It's kind of a similar vibe, for sure, Jones. Yeah. Hoping to start cross-streaming to YouTube this summer. Yeah, I use Restream, Casey, and I stream to a lot of different platforms at the same time. YouTube's my number 2. I mean, it's, you know, maybe like 15 viewers over there on a good day, but that's still pretty good. Hey, better than 0, right? We've discovered a lot of people that wouldn't have found the stream just from Twitch, for sure. I need to cycle my clay, get some fresh stuff. Yeah, it's definitely easy once you get it all set up there, Casey. YouTube is how I got here. Your vids are awesome. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Wonderful. There we go. There's one of those fine folks I'm talking about. Nice, Looney Learner. Yeah, we have to get some fresh clay. So the clay, as it cools down to room temperature, it gets harder to work with. So it's getting pretty hard here. Right. Sand experiment rate. Oh, I like sand experiment stream. I like streams like that because it's like, man, this is what I'm talking about. Like the creative section on Twitch has so much like diversity as far as crafts and things people are doing, but unfortunately, it's not being portrayed that way. You know what I'm saying? When somebody goes to the art section, they tend to see a lot of the same thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it does create this idea that it's like, well, the only thing being streamed on the art section is just, you know, two-dimensional digital art in a particular style. And so somebody new, it's like, I'm gonna go check out the art section just to see what's going on there, and that's all they see. That's the bummer, you know what I mean? I really do try to lift up as many channels as I can to, you know, get as much diversity to the top of the listing as possible. So I think Twitch's recommendation system's been doing pretty well too since it came out. So okay, let me go swap out this clay and I'll be right back. Hey, that's pretty cool. There's a place next to where I live, like just beyond the fence line over there. That old man Bob says there's a bunch of fossils there to go check out. It's kind of like a behind a business area that no one really goes to, and he says there's just like tons of fossils all along there. I think this weekend he wants to take me and Emma to go and acquire a few. How do I mean, Bob just knows that they're there. It's because where I live is like really close to the Mississippi River, so it's like probably an area where the river used to run. It doesn't anymore. So like the dirt here is very sandy, and actually if you dig down about 5 feet deep, it's all sand. Like just you go from like dirt sand to like just pure sand. So it's because this area used to be underwater a long, long time ago. There's fossils everywhere if you know what to look for. Yeah, right. Especially near bodies of water. Yeah, I'll show you guys if we find any. He says they're everywhere. He says it's like it's like one of those places you just can't not find them. They're just all over the place. A bunch of little creatures embedded in rocks and stuff. Faso show and tell. Yeah, we'll do it. No, you can post it in the chat, Casey. It's fine. I don't mind that. I don't care about that stuff. How dare you? How dare you speak of other streamers in my stream? Oh yeah, I bet. Scorch, that's nice. Native American burials around you, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cool history here. There's this place we like to go hiking that has there's like a photograph on a pedestal in the middle of the woods, and it's from like 1892, and it's the photograph is right where the camera person took the photograph back then, and it's looking over an area that used to be like an old coal mine. I've always wanted to go jump. There's like a little creek. I want to just jump over there and go poke around, see what I can find. Paleontologizing. Yeah, we know paleontologizing. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's wonderful. They've raided me a few times. Majority of your area is sandstone. The sandiest stone. Okay, let me grab some of this clay. It should have cooled off by now. Ooh, nice and squishy. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's rare for me to cross paths with somebody I've never met before, but that it's actually not rare because I just exist in my own little ecosystem here, and then all of a sudden, it's like every day it seems like I'll discover somebody new. The internet's just a big place. It's a really big place. And I also live under a rock. A fossil rock. You chose a different path, Jones. No regrets. Hey, Plankwalker. Good evening. Yeah, I like going and digging around and like sort by lowest view count, and kind of like scrolling up. That's where you find a lot of good gems. Probably way too much shoulder. Just scrape some of that off. I let the neighbor comes over, and him and Emma, the neighbor kid, I allow them to dig holes in the backyard, and they found some. They found a whole cinder block, like just a giant intact cinder block buried underground. It was an exciting moment. Like, what is this hard, heavy rectangular object? It's treasure. No, just a cinder block, but it was fun. Keep digging, kids. Let me know when you find something. This is an old neighborhood. I'm sure there's some good things buried in the dirt. Oh, wow. Like, get out of here, kid. Hey, Mr. Jones, you want to see a dead body? Ah, get out of here, kid. Got stuff to do. Can't be bothered by you today. Oh, Mr. Jones, I promise. Come. All right, all right. What do you got? Plank walk up. How are you, my friend? I am, my friend. Hey, there he is. Mr. Jinx. How are you, my friend? I got your package. I haven't opened it yet. I was waiting for you to join. Give me 1 second. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Mr. Jinx sent me something. No, this clay doesn't get baked. A meter 2 plus meter 2. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Jinx sent me a meter. The smartest meat thermometer. Oh, look at that. For calibration. Okay, I don't want to get any of this dirty. My clay covered fingers. Okay, here. Ooh, that's pretty fancy. Attention! Always insert into meat past the line to avoid damage. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay. There it is. That's it, huh? This just hooks up. This hooks up to a smartphone, right? I don't know. I'll have to clean it. Got my grubby clay fingers on there. That's awesome. Cool, man. I like the design. Ooh. Magnetic. That's awesome, man. Hey, thank you so much. That's quite an upgrade from my $3 Menards meat thermometer. Just had some New York strips tonight for dinner, actually. Little battery in the back that charges. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's how you charge it. There's a battery in the bamboo thing that charges the meat thermometer. Cool. Yeah, thank you, Jinx. I appreciate it, man. I shall enjoy it. I'll let you know how my first meat probing quest goes. Okay. Yeah. Probe all the meats. That's right, Jones. I equally appreciate your gift too, Jones. I will not fall for Jinx's flatteries. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Okay, so this okay, let me explain. So this clay is just a sketching medium. So this is not the final sculpture. This is just me kind of planning the project. Does that make sense? So none of this will be used in the final version. I'm essentially building my own reference for myself. And then this will be used as reference for the goes up to 1,000 degrees safely, so it should be good to go on the grill, but just double check the front. Well, I got my grill thermometer up to like 700 yesterday, so I don't think I've ever gone to 1,000. Plus, I can plug it in after I sear the sides, and it goes on the cool side of the grill. Not even the wire. Nope, none of it. Let's see. This is strictly just for planning. What are you cooking, Brontosaurus burgers? I don't know. Sometimes you get the coals really going good, and Paley. I didn't need 700 degrees, but you know, make it work. Okay, so he's got his kind of a rifle. Let's just kind of do a little sketched rifle here. Yeah, you know what it's like, MF Doomer? It's a big pain in the butt, that's what it is. But a welcomed challenge. Okay, let's see here. This is our sketched rifle. Maybe like a little SMG or something. SMG. G3, yeah, I was going for the G36 Niner. That's what I was going for. It's just a prop gun. I don't even know what it is. Just trying to help us figure out the pose here. That's what I was going. I cast gun. Random gun. Let's see. So this will take a while. I'm not sure. Typically it's 180 hours for a single character, but this one will be a little bit. Well, we'll see. I don't know. There's a lot more refinement in a character like this, so. Maybe like 28 days. How many hours for a dragon? About the same. 180. Seems to be a good marker for. What is that? Yeah, that's right here. There's more to explore for sure. Ragnarok. You have 2 deadlines to make it happen, my friend. My deadline and your deadline. G36, G37, whatever it takes, yeah. Okay. Let me see here really quick. Since it's a mission accomplished. Rockport. Yeah. Since I told Chris to look for darker skies. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let me see here. This foot needs to go down a little bit further. Just remove this really quick. Davenport, yeah. I like the Davenport area. Downtown Davenport. We'll go to the farmer's market this year. Rockport. Rockford. Good old Davin Island. Two is better than two. Madison. Davenfield. Rockport. Get a little bit more on the sides here. A little more hammy. The Big Show. Oh yeah, we got them all. Special guests. It's gonna be an epic concert here on the channel for Emma's birthday. Don't miss it. April 24th. Exclamation point Emma if you'd like to send her a gift. Still time left. This clay has gotten cold. Need to swap it out. Okay, I do like where this pose is going. We have the helmet of the defeated guy right here, maybe. The bag of loot behind him. Maybe even raise up the base here. What do you mean? Any reason you chose to make the figure with weapon in hand and not as a prop for previous models? I'm not sure what you're asking. Ex-captain, you made... It's a weapon as a separate piece. Yeah, this is just a sketch, so none of this is the final deal. This is us figuring out what we're doing. Then we're going to look at this and analyze it and decide, okay, what things do we want different? How should we approach making it? And then next week we'll actually start the real build. Yeah. Which for this one we'll probably begin with the head, because one of the most important parts of this is the proportions being real accurate. So we'll start with the head. Once we have the head finished, we'll build the body. And then, yes, before we sculpt the hand or anything dealing with the prop or the weapon, we make the weapon first. Finish it, and then kind of form the hand around the weapon. How's any with other dogs? If we wanted to bring our German Shepherd to CNOTCon, do you leave any at home? No, we won't leave any at home, but Annie's she's difficult with other dogs. He's very Annie will just try to get laid, probably. Well, yeah, that's the only time where she doesn't mind other dogs is when she's in heat. But she's like, she's a boss. She's a bossy lady. I mean, every dog she's ever encountered has learned to respect her space for sure. Yeah. Little dogs think they're large and big dogs think they're tiny. It gets accelerated when there's food in the room. If I can find a way to bring my dog, I'm bringing him. I mean, she does get along with dogs. I mean, she hangs out with Millie next door and Daisy. She definitely seems to be better with smaller dogs than bigger dogs, but that's okay. We'll figure it out either way. Angry German dog. Yeah, she's she can be mean. But usually the other dogs just learn to where the lines are with her, so. And he is fine. Yeah, fine. Fina prima. Yeah. She's less barky, though. I'll say she's less barky. All right. Let me go swap out my clay real quick here, and we'll continue. I'll be right back. How nice of you not to notice, Jinx. How dare you. Welcome back, Looney Lorna. I apologize for Jinx's rudeness. His lack of awareness. It's just something he's dealt with his whole life. You have to forgive him. Bono and Edge are cool with dogs. That's good. Oh, yeah. I'm unapologetically bad with names. I'll tell people straight to their face. Hey, I'm bad with names. I'm probably gonna have to ask you like 3 or 4 more times. Well, Mr. Jinx, on the contrary, I've been participating in Kingdom Words of the Day. Even if I ask 100 times, I forget in a week. Usually 3 or 4 times, and I'm pretty good. Have I tried Tarkov? I've not. I've not tried it. I've watched other people play it though, especially when it first came out. Did they teach you how to say Derbis? Nope. Definitely not. I'm well equipped to have jankular conversations, though. I have low-key have PSDT. Oh, that's a new thing, huh? Nope, I will not say it. No. This clay is very squishy. Yeah, it seems pretty intense. Some games, hey, Scorpio Sib. We'll catch you later, man. Some games I just like to watch other people play. Same with like, was it, DBD, Dead by Daylight. I much prefer to just watch other people play that one. Other than craft, what do you do with your spare time? Well, I'm a father, so that takes up a lot of it. Little Miss Emma, sculpting her mind. I have a large garden, vegetable garden, that I tend to. And I do play a little bit of gaming. Me and the missus started doing a lot of co-op gaming on the weekend evenings. So, been getting back more into gaming. I had a long phase of not doing any gaming, just staying busy with work, garden, dad life, you know. Midge. You putrid midge. Vanish like a paper. Honestly, it's a repetition thing. If I really want the word of the day to stick, I need to use it like, it's the same with the names. I have to use it like 3 or 4 times. Then it sticks. Maybe that has to be my challenge to use the word. Me and the missus, we just got done playing through Return to Moria, which is really good. I really enjoyed that game. And we're now playing this game called Dinkum, which is like, it's like Australian Animal Crossing. It's definitely interesting. It's been fun though. Jankula. You ever thought about creating Magic the Gathering characters? Yeah, I actually have created some. I actually did. I had this project. Let me pull it up for you. It's probably one of my favorite all-time pieces, but it didn't really get a ton of attention. But let me show you here. Let me show you. Let me see here. This was a while ago. Definitely a completely different project. There it is right here. I came up with this idea to do large wall hanging diorama of the actual card. So you know how you have the card, it's like a wall hanging card that's the size of a poster, but where the image is, it's like a sculpture of the image instead of an actual so this is the I can't do full screen. Okay, there you go. So that's Sarah Avatar. Hello Kitty Island Adventures 2. No, it's okay. I mean, I won't knock it till I try it, but yeah, that one. So that one had LED lights, had like the whole sunset lit up there, you know. And then there's the card face. The missus used her Photoshop skills to make like a HD image, and then added the cnotbusch coin as the addition. Haze light? Oh, really? Yeah, sure. I'm down, Jinx. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, Mr. Giesbon, that was your project. So Mr. Giesbon heard me talking about that idea and then actually commissioned it to happen. So, which I'm very thankful for. It's nice to actually be able to actualize ideas. So I could see, and that's a project I could see doing many different variations of, you know. There's all those card games out there that a lot of people have a favorite card, but like really bringing a favorite card to reality as like this nice wall hanging thing. So it's pretty much become a tradition there, Jinx. I would play. Me and Jinx have played all the Haze Light games. I'll never forget the I'll never forget the first one we played with the escaping from jail one. What was that one called? I don't think I've never laughed so hard in my life than the boat. A Way Out, yeah. the boat. The part where you're on a raft and you have to avoid, you have to like turn the raft to avoid hitting things, and I kept turning and hitting right into, like, it was like crash, 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 and I couldn't handle it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, we'll do it again for sure. I'm down. It had to have to happen Saturday. Saturdays. What's this next one about? Huh. Rip the foil. Let me just have this really quick. Thank you, buddy. Out with the old, in with the new. I don't know. Randomly look to see if that studio another game coming out, and I see one dropped already. Okay, we'll go into it blind. Sounds good. Don't know what to expect. We played a lot. So like me, one of our favorite games that we played. So me and my wife, we did long distance when we first met, because she's from Germany and I'm from America, and one of our favorite all-time co-op games was Far Cry 5. We had our time. We couldn't get into the expansion very much, but the original one, that was such an awesome game. Still get some nostalgia when I hear the playlist songs playing. Only you. I'm not sure about any of the other Far Cries, but Far Cry 5 was excellent. Yeah. Probably gonna wait for, but I'd like to play Baldur. I think we want to play Baldur's Gate 3 together, but we'll probably wait for that to hopefully get cheaper, because it's pretty rough buying 2 copies. Yeah, for sure, Jinx. Same. Definitely all-time. I love games like that too, you know, where it's just like it's all story, it's all fun, it's not trying to steal your time, you know. So many games come out nowadays that are just like intentionally trying to sap away your time. Baldur's Gate's amazing. Yeah, so I played I was able to play the early release because I had family share with my brother-in-law, who's from Germany. But they recently stopped allowing family share across country lines, which is annoying. So I lost access to all his games. But I played the heck out of the early release. But I haven't played it since. Haven't played it since it came out, so yeah, it does. Will it be a Rocky stand? We don't really need to know what it is. We just kind of know the shape. The shape. It's all about shape language, and we figure out what it actually is. You know, during the actual final build. I'm just using the rest of the time today to just flesh out our idea a little bit more here. I'm probably gonna pull up some reference of some outfits, and we'll kind of flesh in some of the outfit, and just make it presentable so I can show it to the client and they can get a really good sense of what the game plan is, you know. May I suggest a pile of rubble from a collapsed wall? Very, very nice suggestion. I'll take it into high consideration. 20% off right now? Oh, wow, okay. Maybe we have to pick it up. maybe. We're in we'll see. We're in pretty deep with Dinkum right now, so Dinkumming it up. I don't expect we'll be done with that game anytime soon. We also only play Saturday evening and Friday evening. The cultist outfit is sick. The client's isn't super specific on items and outfits, so we do have freedom there. To Sleep Under the Sea of Stars, is that a game, Tarkin? No. Yeah, not a specific character. It's gonna be a player character, yeah. Let me pull up my reference sheet here. Definitely a lot of outfit options to choose from. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, for sure, Tarkin. I always love the idea of bringing characters from books to life, especially ones that don't have like a canonized look. PMC and bears. Very nice hat, my friend. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Ragnarok. We'll see you around, I'm sure. It's like a military-based shooter game. There's Saradini. So, you know, very heavily grounded in reality. Yeah, very detailed. Borrow that really quick. Extraction shooter. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the first kind of extraction style game that kind of that I was introduced to. I'm not too sure. Alien forms and gene modified humans. Interesting. Well, Thursday nights are your nights, then they're MF Doomer. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. I think we'll get a lot of folks in here that probably wouldn't have never found the stream or my work without a project like this. I was even thinking about considering streaming under the Tarkov category occasionally. during this project. Welcome back. Left hand. No. No, this is his right hand. This is why I always check with my own. Oh, wait. Bummer. Fooled again. Just go like this. Good thing we're just sketching, right? Very bassy. Hey, have a good night, Jones. We'll catch you later. almost want to give him like you ever seen like how police guys always like grab onto the inside of their body like body vest from the top like that? I wonder if we should do that. Usually they're doing it with like both their hands. I just don't know. I mean, I do like the way that pose looks though. Not too sure. Let's see. Nah, it definitely gives it a different attitude. Let's go back. A little more relaxed. This arm. Maybe with the hand like this. Oh, you know what? We'll give him a pistol there. Pistola. Like the fight's over, but he can't ever truly relax. He's always gotta have one hand on the gun. Oh. Steam? Oh yeah, look at that. That's weird, it didn't pop up. Dang, Jinx. That's quite the hookup, my friend. Just gifted me a copy. Hold on to this for the future. Yes. Hey, thank you so much, man. I shall accept your gift. Hey. Okay. Hey, thanks, man. I'm not sure. I'll message you her name so you know which one she is. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Baldur's Gate 3 is mine. Okay, it's got a little hip holster going on here. I usually get that mounted, I think, right above the knee, kind of like this. Hairdryer. Yeah. I have. Okay, that's actually let's go more like right there. Oh. Me and the missus went down kind of memory alley. We because you know we had to kind of clean things up for the because Twitch was limiting their kind of number of hours of footage you can have. It's pretty fun to go back through that old stuff. Rest in pepperoncinis. She never returned. Didn't expect that. We'll have to wonder for the rest of our lives. Whatever happened. It's actually Clayton. Clayton creates. Ooh. She should come back now. We're completely different people now. Except for Arby. Because the head is a complex shape. It's very difficult to get it to look right and to be focused on the size at the same time. So if I start with the head and the sizing is off, I can just make the body fit the head. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you start the body first and then you do the head, now you have to do not only get it to look right, but you have to get the size very accurate as well, which is very difficult to do. Yeah. Right now it's easy to do because we're just sketching. I also use this lovely scroll of proportions, which we will do the same on the final, but you know, proportions can easily get out of whack when you're starting to focus in on like refining and detailing. It's so easy to kind of just add a little bit too much. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunately. Yeah, probably. Something like that. I'm not sure if we'll do a backpack or not. Oh yeah? What's that, Scorpio sip? He does not have any pants yet, no. I'm not sure to make a decision on what kind of pants we're going with here. Shirt, shoes, service. He's good to go. Got everything he needs. Is he meant to have pants? Yes. This stuff's getting very tough to work with here. Here. Samurai armor. That looks interesting. Seems like most of the characters have a kind of like a long jacket on. Similar kind of pants. gotta make some holster straps. Oops. Okay, I think we'll probably do one more partial session on this next week. We just want to figure out as many riddles as we can before we move on to the final. Figure out the look of the pants, if he's gonna have a backpack or not. Probably not. If we're going with the over-the-shoulder gun pose. We'll make this kind of pack look like his backpack, I don't know. If he's gonna have pants. He will have pants. But it's looking good. Now, I could see upping the scale just a bit for the final version. Make the piece a little bit bigger. Right now we're at about I think 9-inch figure. Bump it up to like 10 or 11 inches. But yeah. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me this evening. I'm gonna get out of here, get some rest. Tomorrow is Friday. I will be here in the morning and we'll be sculpting. We'll be doing the Minotaur's base. So we'll be using some Sculpt-A-Mold and creating some kind of props, maybe some skulls and stuff to like stick inside the Minotaur's base. But yeah, so we'll do the last step of the Minotaur, get him all squared away and ready for painting. You know what? We might actually be able to start painting the Minotaur as well. Yeah, we'll see. Or we'll work on like the skeleton pirate, or actually what we'll probably do is we'll probably work on Morgoth. After the Minotaur base is done, we'll work on Morgoth's base, so that way both those bases are finished and both of them are ready to start painting next week. So okay, yeah, let's find someone to raid and I'm gonna get on out of here. Let's see. We'll be at Easel's on. Beazle. Beat Easel. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Let's go raid it. Let's go raid the Beazle. Hey, thanks again, Jinx, for the gifts, the game, and the meat thermometer, and thank you, Jones, for the gifts as well, my friend. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's go raid Beazle, the Beazle. Here we go. Till next time, my friends. Bye bye.